This is the second half of the lecture series where I discuss everything about Laputa in 2 sessions. So if I apply my 4 types to... Oh, by the way, if you don't know 4 types, look it up. Hayao Miyazaki is ideal type, Isao Takahata is principal type, and Toshio Suzuki is command type. Some of you may already know the 4 types that I invented. But Miyazaki is also a bit close to attention type, so when he gets carried away, he holds press conferences and announces retirement so easily. He has that embarrassing attention type tendency. Takahata was not interested in what other people felt, or didn't have the concept of other people's feelings. So when Miyazaki asked Takahata to produce Nausicaa, and he said no, Miyazaki got drunk and cried. But later, when Suzuki went up to Takahata and said, "You don't understand how Miyazaki-san feels," Takahata reacted, "Oh, he had feelings?" So he quickly accepted the request to make up. So Takahata is principal type. Suzuki is definitely a command type, so all he thinks is victory. When something happens, he has a strong tendency to say, "I won." But even Suzuki shows unexpected sides of himself from time to time. It's what I call clockwise law, meaning each type shifts clockwise. When a command type is in a good mood, it becomes like a principal type. When Suzuki stops thinking whether or not he has won, he starts thinking, "Can I accept this outcome? Were my theories correct?" Suzuki becomes more principal type when he writes his books. That's why his books are interesting. But when I speak to Suzuki at like a conference, his command type nature overflows and he makes me uncomfortable. Anyway, this is my application of 4 types on Studio Ghibli. Which makes me see Ghibli as a place where Miyazaki, who is an attention type, treats a young female staff member like an idol and everyone follows him and flatters her. That was my fun interpretation of the documentary, The Kingdom of Dreams and Madness. Okay, now let's review the 6 appealing points of Laputa. I've changed the outline since the last announcement because things kind of changed while I was getting ready. I've already talked about mysterious eroticism, contradicting cultural criticism, and unexplained characters. Today we'll continue with Laputa as a sci-fi movie, imaginary industrial revolution, and Balls and Hayao Miyazaki. About the last topic, Miyazaki has explained many times in the past what Balsa meant. For example, he's told his animators that it meant peace in Turkish, or it was a word of doom. However, I think that's not really true, so I want to go in depth about what Balsa actually is. Okay, since I finished the first 3 points, let's start with Laputa as a sci-fi movie.